Hello Jackie, it's me Ben and I'm here for your weekly reading for February the 20th to 26th, Monday through Sunday. I want to start by saying thank you so much for all the readings you've been doing. And I'm sorry I've delayed on the feedback, but I have sent you a long message telling you all what I've been up to lately, feedback for all the readings, and just a general chit chat really. So you'll have a big long message from me, so I look forward to hearing back from you on that. And thank you so much for the gifts. You know, when you were like, oh, it's not much to get your hopes up about. I was just like, huh? I was like, anything off you is something to look forward to. And the gifts you sent me were awesome. They really were. So I can't thank you enough for them. I'm just so over the moon with all of them. And the card was lovely too. Thank you for that. That really is just like, ah. Oh. So thank you so much for all of that. As I said, I've sent you a long message telling you what I've been up to. I would sit and do it here on this clip. But it would be a extra long clip, would be going into like half an hour. There's just been all bits and bobs going on in my life lately, and yes, it's been busy. But anyway, I'm glad you're doing well. I'm really loving all your videos lately, both your readings for me and the general Happy Butterfly Lightworker community clips that you do on YouTube. They're just so empowering, and you're looking really happy, and hopefully life is just gonna keep being really good for you. And sometimes things and obstacles coming our way, but it's just a matter of saying, all right, they're here, but I can overcome them, and just keeping positive and having that happy positive attitude. And when I see you like that, it really inspires me to be more uplifted and happy. And sometimes your videos have really helped me in times when I've been feeling a bit down. So good stuff. So anyway, I'm going to pull some cards for you. I realise I haven't done a weekly reading for you in a little while, but it is something I want to do for you. So as per usual, your deck, my deck, and the big guy. So I'll pull a card from each of them, and we'll see what guidance is on offer for you. We need to arrange a Skype session too. It's been way too long, so we need to arrange a time to just have a chit chat. That would be really nice. It's been way too long. Okay, so Saints, Angels, Archangels and Archangel Michael, with each deck please watch over us and guide the cards to give a message for Jackie for this week. What would you like Jackie to know? I'm going to split the deck. No, I'm going to keep shuffling now. Get the feeling to keep shuffling now. Now split the deck. I'm just going to go like that and take this top card. That's the first card. Okay. I'll pull all three cards now, and we'll see what I have to say. I'm looking forward to reading the signed Dorian Virtue book 2, by the way, on Earth Angels, because you are my Earth Angel, and so it'll be interesting. Well, that card sticks out. So it'll be interesting to read about Earth Angels. And the Angel Numbered book too, as I mentioned in the message I sent to you. I was contemplating buying it myself. Obviously meant to be. Sorry, just getting all the cards ready. And the Archangel Michael deck. What would you like us to know, big guy? Okay, 3 cards. Nice and simple. So, let's see what they want us to know. So, the first card is, don't compromise. St. Agnes of Rome. And you know, I don't think I've ever pulled this card. Or if I have, I really can't remember. You know, the card, actually looking at it, reminds me of the film The Sound of Music. Not one of my favourite films at all. I'm not a fan of that film, but looking at it, it reminds me a lot of that film. Anyway, don't compromise. What immediately jumped to mind is sometimes you have to put yourself before others, and sometimes you have to prioritise necessities and needs. And what jumped to mind was when you, in your last clip, you mentioned the sleeping situation with Morgan, and you know, you said, you know, trying to get her to sleep on her own, and you know, to try and give you and Jim some sleep too. I get the feeling that this heavily links in with this, and the message is don't compromise, because sometimes change can be difficult, but in the end, change is often a good thing. And sometimes you've just got to have patience, and you've just got to stick things out. And this feels like one of these situations, because whilst you know, it might be daunting for Morgan, and you know, as a parent, you might not, you know, like seeing that in a child, but it's like gonna come round, and right, Morgan will come round to the idea, and it will work out for the best. You know, she'll gain her independence and understanding, and hopefully that will help you and Jim too. And it's a reminder not to compromise. Again, this is, I'd say, from Monday to Wednesday, really focus on this. Don't compromise. Sometimes you've got to go, you know, it's like when Doreen Virtue teaches about, you know, intuition versus ego. Your gut instinct, your intuition is more believable, more truthful than the ego. You know, the ego's there to hold us back, the what ifs, the should I's, the will it work. Sometimes, you know, you'll get this answer to a solution and then implement it, and then you think, you'll start doubting, thinking, oh, should I? Will this work? The answer is you've got to persist to, excuse me, you have to persist to see the changes. You know, sometimes the outcome might not happen straight away, but it will in the end. So don't compromise. And just a message in general life as well, not to compromise this week. Things are looking your way, but you've got to be open to receiving them. I get that feeling. And to, if you have a real impulse to do something this week, this is the week to really be doing that. I get a feeling it's going to be a very healing and eye-opening week, which is interesting. As we go over to the Archangels, okay, the card is Healthy Lifestyle with Archangel Raphael. The staff reminds me of the chakras purely because of the rainbow coloured orbs in there. And on the bottom of the card it says, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep and exercise regularly for optimal health. There you go, get adequate sleep. So sometimes, so this might be a, you know, sleep is something that's obviously, and the issues around sleep is something that impacts your life. So maybe this is Archangel Raphael's way of saying that some healing work is going to be occurring this week. There we go, I said it's going to be healing week, and who pops up but Raphael? And maybe the sleep aspect is just one of many aspects this week that Raphael will be focusing on and working with you to heal. And it's a reminder to call on him as well. You know, if you need help in a situation, or you need to feel better, or you want healing energy, please remember to call on Raphael. I get that feeling. And you know, the green and the yellow stand out obviously in this card, and the green is the healing, and yellow is a colour often associated with manifestation, and so the words that come to mind is healing outcome. The healing will manifest a positive outcome this week. So I get a feeling that extreme healing is going to go on, and by Friday you'll really notice the differences around you. Really, really, really will. Mention weight as well. Believe me, you look great. You really do look great. But if weight is an issue, I don't think with you it is. I think you look amazing. But you know, if weight is an issue, again, it's something to work on if you want with Archangel Raphael. That's just something to throw in there, you know, and healthy lifestyle. I get the feeling to try a new food this week. Probably in the healthy line, but try something new. You know, whether you go out to a cafe or a restaurant or a diner, wherever, something might catch your eye and you'll be like, ooh, that's different. And you'll think, should I try that? Again, don't listen to the ego, try it. Don't know why, strong feeling. So that's interesting. And you know, when you did the Archangel Raphael and Michael spreads for yourself, it came up to do with, you know, like non-allergenic bedding, chemical-free foods and stuff. So that's something maybe you want to focus on. I'm going to go to the book on healthy lifestyle. I think you live a pretty healthy lifestyle anyway. You look healthy. So maybe it could just be a message to continue what you're doing. I like this card. I like this card. The additional message is you are co-creating your health by following your inner guidance about lifestyle habits. Raphael gives you inner nudges to improve the way you eat or to exercise or rest more often. And Raphael says his prodding isn't to nag you or rob you of pleasure. Rather, urgings are in response to your prayers for higher energy levels, increased well-being, weight loss, and a happier mood. And you have been in a happier mood lately, so you know, maybe be making these healthy lifestyle changes, and it is paying off. It's a little affirmation. And it says, when you take excellent care of your body, your outlook and self-esteem naturally blossom. And so maybe this is an affirmation because your outlook is great. You know, you look great, your fashion sense is great, your self-esteem lately seems good, you seem a lot happier. So work with Archangel Raphael to boost that even further. And then it says Raphael is heaven's physician, and he prescribes preventative and curative medicine in the form of divine intervention and guidance. In the former, he swoops into the situation and surrounds it with his emerald green healing light and love, and the situation is instantly healed. But in the latter, which is actually more common, Raphael will give you intuition and hunches, showing you how he can help with the healing. And you know, as I read that, I had the image of telling you to do this. It's so amazing what I just saw. I saw like you in kind of like a meditative state, just focusing on Archangel Raphael bringing you healing energy, and like this green ball of light came down, and you reach up to pick it up and you bring it in, and you bring the light inside of you. Take this deep breath and exhale all the badness coming into you, and then bringing in this healing energy and aura around you. I actually saw that as I read that, so that could be a little exercise to do. That was very vivid. That doesn't happen too often, but that was very vivid. And the final card is explore your options. Archangel Raphael on this, I think he looks a lot like a native Indian on this, but with kind of like butterfly wings. There are more feathers in this, like an eagle wings, but when I look at it, it for some reason reminds me of butterfly. And the prayer on the card says, Dear God, thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me see, understand and assess all of my alternative options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, happiness and life's purpose. So looking at health, happiness and life's purpose, that ties in with the don't compromise on healthy lifestyle. So affirm that prayer to Michael this week. Say that prayer, whether it's once a day, once a week. Say it to Michael. And it's a reminder to explore options, and and linking in with don't compromise, thinking about what would happen if you were to compromise. Is it for your greater good, or will it give you a healthier, more positive time if you don't compromise? So really explore your options this week. So a lot of looking inwards this week for what you can do for yourself. Explore the options that you have this week. Trust your intuition. Do not listen to the ego. Do not compromise. Ask Archangel Raphael for any healthy lifestyle and healing energy help. And, just continue being the beautiful soul you are. You're an extraordinary person. You're a good friend. You're a good tutor. You have an amazing energy around you, an amazing aura. You look good. You give off such a positive, healing vibe. And to remember that, and I get the feeling, a message to just say, have some self-appreciation, because I don't know, I get the feeling that not all the time, but occasionally you might think, you might not realise just how great you are, or you might not give yourself enough credit, and so take some credit, because you are great. You are, and you have changed my life dramatically. And I could honestly, if I'm being seriously honest, it would be very difficult for me to imagine the last, 2.5 years, and my life in general without having you in it. You're a big part of my life, more than you probably know, and I can't thank you enough for that. So my friend, I'm sending you so much love and light. I really do love you so much. I hope you like this reading. Let me know what you think. Reply as well if you can. Obviously, people's busy. So, and I'm not one to talk for replying straight away. To the message I sent you on the Happy Butterfly site. Be great just to have a big chat. Be it via inbox or via Skype. I just like hearing what you're up to, because you're such a wonderful person and a wonderful friend. So I look forward to hearing from you. I love you so much. I'm sending love and light to you, and I'm sending love and light and healing angels to you, your family, and the home that you live in. And just so much love and light. I love you. I love you. Okay, take care and speak soon.